So for the kettlebell Psoas mobilization, you're gonna need a light kettlebell. What you're gonna do, first thing we have to do is we have to find our mark where we're gonna go on our belly. So we're gonna find our hip bone out here. We're gonna find our belly button in here. And we wanna go halfway in between there, okay? So we're gonna start at the level of our ASIS, or that hip bone, in that same groove. So we're gonna take the horn of the kettlebell. We're gonna let the weight do most of the job, but the weight's gonna be a little bit away, right? So the horn is pushing towards me. So now I can start to push in just a little bit. I'm making sure that my leg is bent, right? So now the weight's pushing in, I'm adding a little bit in, and I'm scooping up this way a little. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna maintain that pressure. Don't let my body push the kettlebell out as we start to extend our leg. Now I really start to feel that stretch the last kind of few inches that my heel goes out. So what I can do is I'm gonna stick right here, right again, in and up, and then I'm gonna slide it out. And I really start to feel that tension build right there. Okay, and after I get a couple passes there, I'm gonna move up about an inch. Okay, still staying in that same groove halfway in between my ASIS and my belly button. Again, I'm gonna let the weight come down. I'm gonna push in a little bit, turn back, scoop up. This is typically a little bit more painful in this area. And you're gonna stretch it out that way, same way again, right? You take a couple of passes right in there. So do what you can to really let the kettlebell sink in, right? Before you push up and in. And then really start to straighten that thing out that way. So you can go all the way up until the bottom of your rib cage to make sure that you get the full length of that. Wherever you feel kind of the most nastiness, the most tension, that's probably where you're gonna wanna hang out and spend the most time mobilizing there. But as you do this day in and day out, you're gonna know where that area is, so it's gonna take less time to search. And then as we do this, it's gonna be harder to find because it's gonna start feeling better.